You've probably held thousands of these in your life. You've lost more than a few in the woods. You might have blamed one after a bad shot. But what you might not know is that the golf ball is one of the most engineered objects in everyday sport. It has been obsessed over by physicists, aerodynamicists, material scientists, and professional athletes for centuries. And while the everyday golfer spends a lot of time searching for their golf ball, they don't really think about what's on the inside. Today, we're going to change that. The story starts with this: a leather pouch hand-stuffed with boiled goose feathers, hammered around and painted. Since it was filled with feathers, it was named, appropriately, the feathery. A skilled craftsman could make maybe 3 a day, and they cost more than a golf club. Then in 1848, the gutta-percha ball, made from dried sap from a Malaysian tree, changed everything. It was cheaper, it was tougher, and early players noticed something strange. Scuffed and nicked balls flew better than smooth ones. The modern ball arrived around the turn of the 20th century, a wound rubber core wrapped in a tough cover, and from that point forward, it became an arms race. Here's what's actually happening when you hit a golf ball. The moment it leaves the club face, it's spinning, usually between 2,000 and 3,500 RPMs on a driver shot. That spin is not incidental, it's the whole game. When a ball spins backward, known as backspin, air moves faster over the top of the ball and slower underneath. That pressure difference generates lift, the same physics that keeps an airplane in the air. But lift alone doesn't explain the full picture. A smooth ball at speed creates a turbulent wake behind it, like a ship dragging water. All that drag bleeds energy and kills distance. So therefore, it's extremely important that we select the right geometric pattern that is applied onto the golf ball surface so that we have optimized lift and drag. This is what dimples are for. They're not decorative. They force the air around the ball to behave in a specific way, creating a thin, turbulent layer that clings to the ball surface longer, dramatically reducing drag. A dimpled ball can fly much farther than a smooth one at the same size and weight. I've personally played in a fun tournament a smoothie, and let me tell you that they go nowhere compared to the dimple golf ball. Now let's talk about what's actually inside. A modern premium ball typically has 3 or more layers, and each one is doing a specific job. The core is the engine. It's made from rubber formulated to compress on impact and spring back, transferring energy from the club to the ball. A softer core compresses more, which feels good and suits moderate swing speed players. Harder core compresses less, which demands more speed to activate, but rewards with more energy return. Then comes the mantle. This is where ball design gets interesting. The mantle can be tuned to amplify ball speed, reduce side spin off the driver, or increase spin on approach shots. Premium tour balls have started using 3 and 4 layers, specifically to allow different performance for different shot types. Finally, the cover. Most balls either use Surlyn, a tough, durable ionomer, or urethane, which is softer and creates more spin and feel around the greens. There are pros and cons to both, but recreational players often play Surlyn because it lasts longer, can be designed to fly further, and costs less. This is why there's no such thing as the best golf ball. Only the right golf ball for a specific player, a specific swing, a specific game. Engineers have spent decades trying to balance the design trade-offs, and they've gotten better at it, but physics often doesn't fully negotiate. Here's the part of the story that gets a bit controversial. The golf ball got so good that it started breaking the game. In 1980, the average driving distance on the PGA Tour was about 257 yards. Today, it's over 300. That's not just stronger athletes and better drivers. The ball changed. The courses that defined championship golf for a century started playing short. Augusta had to lengthen 3 times in a decade. The USGA and RNA spent years in communication with manufacturers. The result was a new overall distance standard, what's been called the rollback. That will reduce how far the ball can travel. Starting January 1st, 2030, the rollback will affect elite and recreational players alike. Whether that's the right call is a whole other debate, but it tells you something. When the regulating bodies of a 500-year-old sport step in to slow down a ball, we're pushing the limits of golf ball design technology. So what does all this engineering actually look like when a company sets out to build a ball from scratch? With all of these trade-offs in mind, core hardness, mantle speed, spin rate, cover feel, what decisions do you make? Well, we actually built one. The Performance Golf Ion Plus started with a specific problem most ball companies don't directly address. The average golfer generates too much side spin and doesn't have a tour player's swing speed. They're being asked to play a ball optimized for someone else. The Ion Plus is a three-piece design: a soft rubber core for feel and compression, a firmer speed mantle layered over it, that's what generates ball speed and distance, and a soft cover to bring back greenside spin where you actually need it. The same trade-off we just talked about, engineered into each layer with intention. So let's talk about these dots and lines. This is a multifunctional visual technology that's been incorporated onto the golf ball. It helps you line up your putts, it helps execute a better putting strike, and then on the tee, it helps to visualize draw and fade shot shapes. You started this video looking at a golf ball the way most people do, something white, round, easy to lose. But hopefully you see it differently. You see a soft rubber core engineered to compress and release in a fraction of a millisecond. A mantle built to translate swing energy into ball speed. A cover dimpled by aerodynamics, tuned to manage airflow the same way a wing does. And 314 tiny divots, each one placed with purpose. And somewhere inside it, a century of physics debates, regulatory battles, material science breakthroughs, and the obsessive work of engineers trying to cheat one more yard out of the laws of nature. Next time you tee one up, you're holding all of that in your hand. If you want to go deeper, we covered putters in our last video, and driver tech is coming next. Links in the description. I'll see you there.